Welcome to Eastern Hancock High School, and we're in here for week 2 of the high school football season as the North Decatur Chargers travel to Charlottesville for this what used to be a Mid-Eastern Conference matchup. Now, the Mid-Eastern Conference has disbanded, and now I think North Decatur moved to a new conference. The Royals still looking for a football conference. As we're getting ready to go here, we still got about 10 minutes until kickoff, but we will test out a few things. We got some new technology we're trying, and we have our sideline camera, and we have Coach Cody Hibbert down there. Can you hear us?
I can hear you down here. You hear me?
Yep, so I can. So hopefully our listeners can hear Cody or Coach Hibbert. And if you can't, let me know in the chat, and we will get started. So talking about our personnel tonight, I'm Joe Paxton. Coach Cole Allen will be here shortly, I believe. And we have upstairs camera, Coach Splater up there, and Coach Hibbert down on the sideline. So full group here. Coach Gallion traveling tonight, so he'll be back next week. Weather tonight, Charlottesville, 70 degrees, partly cloudy, very little chance of any rain, and the wind is about 7 miles per hour out of the north. Let's talk a little bit about the teams here. As the Royals last week, well, let's just talk about last week here. Royals had 495 yards of offense against a really good Greencastle team last week. Gave up about 326 yards. Defense actually played a lot better than what it looks like there, as they gave up some big yards late in that game when it was well decided. North Decatur, same thing. Big-time offense, 353 yards in their rivalry game against South Decatur. And then impressively, defensively, just gave up 11 yards last week against the Cougars of South Decatur. Royals came out with the win, 50-14. Actually had 50 points at halftime with the running clock, and then didn't score in the second half. Sorry. 61 points scored by the North Decatur Chargers. So it looks like we could have some offense tonight, kind of like last week. We'll see what happens. It'll be kind of how will the defenses adjust. We'll kind of look at some players to watch as Coach Allen is up here. Is your mic working all right? Testing?
Check me.
All right.
Good.
Coach Allen's here, and he's joined us. We got Coach Hibbert down there on the sideline. He can talk to us too.
Perfect.
So our players to watch tonight for the Royals, we got Mark Cuby. We went with the running backs here. Mark Cuby, I think he scored on his first carry last week. So had a big 62-yard run, and the Royals had already returned at kickoff. We believe that might be the first opening season kickoff return for a touchdown in school history, but we're not 100% sure on that.
Where's Gallion when you need him?
I know. And then, and then Corbin Thackeray, I feel like we've been saying his name for a while. He's
Feels like there's about 1 million Thackeray's there at North Decatur.
And he's just been really, really good. And what was really good last week was him in the return game. He returned 2 punts for touchdowns, so he's a dangerous returner in special teams. But he's kind of their do-it-all guy. Like he plays great defense. He's one of their best defenders. He's one of their best. There's the best running back. They'll put him at the wing. They'll have him play wide receiver. He does just about everything, but drive the bus, and I don't think he kicks. But he does everything. So number 29 is definitely one to watch tonight. All right, we're gonna check out some of our camera views here. Oh, I'll get that off the screen. So we do have a few camera views. We saw the sideline. We got John Splater upstairs with the camera up there. And then we have our remote controlled camera here that we can check out a lot of different areas. So I'm going to store this. Sorry. This is my talking to myself, what I want to do. So, exciting game. I think the team surprised some people last week. Like, I think we thought we could win. I don't think a lot of people were even picking us to win around the state. And I was a dominating performance, I thought.
Yeah, it was a lot of explosive plays on both sides. It wasn't just a ton of driving of the ball on either side. So kind of what we've seen in week 1 in years past. So it'll be interesting to see how teams adjust after getting those kind of first week jitters out. And, looking at both scores from last week, I don't know that either team really had first week jitters. So we'll see if any of those creep up here tonight for either team.
So it looks like we're about to have the simulated coin toss. Most people don't realize, I think, that the coin toss has already been decided at this point of the game.
It happened about 20 minutes ago.
But this is kind of window dressing, but we've got and I got a lot of things going here. So we'll see who gets the opening kickoff, and hopefully it's anything like last week. Last week was really, really good. I might have to get some copies of those as we go here. Because,
or is that from Cardinal Ritter?
No, this is good. No, this is it.
Okay.
So, real excited. Royals in a real sharp uniforms. Like, they got the script Royals on them, blue,
like
black
those?
pants, black helmets. Looks sharp. The North Decatur Chargers have one of the coolest helmets. It has the Charger with the American flag inside of it.
Yeah.
All white jerseys, white helmets, white pants. So it should be. Both teams look sharp here in week 2. And the field looks really good.
Field looks fantastic. Can't wait to get the lights turned on, the sun go down just a little bit, cools off just a little bit more. About perfect fall day for some Friday night lights.
So I think I got through most of the pregame team comparison. And this is just after 1 week. So this is basically their stats from last week. Passing yards per game, pretty even there. 167 yards for the Royals, 170. The North Decatur Chargers have a sophomore at quarterback, Matthew Fields. It was 7 for 9 for 135 yards. I'm not sure where the other yards came from there. And the probably had, they were blowing out, so they had a backup in.
Yeah.
And then Elijah Eden had 4 touchdowns in those 167 yards last week.
That's it?
Yep, just 4. And then they made him stop playing at halftime. So, did you see who won it?
North Decatur won and elected to receive.
All right. So, we've got rushing yards. Mark Cuby. A lot of people were really good last week running the ball and just hopefully we can. I think it's going to be hard to replicate what we did last week, especially against another good team, a team that's more familiar with us maybe a little bit than even Greencastle was.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams this year will have some trouble because this is not a traditional Eastern Hancock offense, and the offense itself, with the amount of weapons that we have this year, it will be hard to stop because the offense is meant for you to be able to read off the defense and kind of pick and choose what they're giving you and go with it, right? It may not always be the big play, but if they're going to give you five yards or every down, then you'll take what you can get that night. And it's going to be a score by committee kind of thing all year. I don't think you'll see one guy on the stat sheet just pop with 20 or 30 touchdowns this year. I think it'll be pretty evenly spread throughout 4 or 5 different guys.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm messing with the clock. We have to wait till the sun comes down before we can get a lot of our clock and normal features. So we got a make-do clock there. All right. Got a lot of different things here. You probably ought to test how to do a replay. Coach Gallion is the expert on this. So we're going to test a replay. Oh, wow. I need to get rid of some of these.
Coach Hibbert, how much would you be willing to bet that Gallion's listening to this right now on his drive?
100%.
There's not even a question.
It's either that or some sort of Civil War audiobook. Or woodworking.
All right, I think it's going to be Luke Manship getting ready to kick off for the Royals. And guess who back there? Corbin Thackeray. We're going to hear his name a lot. It's going to be a shorter kick, fielded by number 2, which is Murray. And who got the tackle there? Was that Eli?
I think Eli Manship, came up with the tackle there.
So,
brother combo there.
And that's one thing. We don't have a long kicker. They have a kid that can kick off all the way back near the end zone. So that's going to be a big difference field position-wise as we're getting ready to go here with the Chargers taking the first possession.
Yeah. Luke's not I think that was a little short for Luke, but we don't have our traditional Aaron Redmond.
Okay, so it's Barber in the backfield with Fields. Thackeray is in kind of a slot. He goes in motion, and they're going to hand it up to Barber right up the middle, and he's going to pick up a good 5 yards there. Kind of using Thackeray as a decoy there.
Yep. Eli Manship on first contact, and then Gavin Bowman cleaning that up. Mrs. Gallion said they are leaving Andy Griffith's hometown, if that surprises you.
That makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
That's impressive.
I've been practicing.
All right, this time Fields is under center. Live formation, kind of offset.
Thackeray in the backfield, gets the handoff, goes nowhere.
Yep.
Taken down by a swarm of Royals. Believe Taylor Conley there first.
TT.
It's going to be force a third down here.
Went back and watched the Royals versus North Decatur game last year, and the score was not as maybe as impressive as these two scores from week 1, but it was pretty much a lot of dominance from the Royals last year. Up early, 20-0 lead, and North Decatur I don't think scored until early in the fourth quarter.
All right. Thackeray in motion. Fields is going to roll out to his right. He's going to show a short pass to Thackeray. He's going to be right at the line. He's going to make it.
Picks it up.
I think, they're going to give it to him. First down. Good execution there. Good pass by Fields.
Yeah, really good route combo. You kind of get the pulling the guy out deep, sending the wide receiver deep, pulls their corner out, and you send a guy kind of out in the middle and then one in the flat. So nice route combination there. Thackeray gets a well-rested break, though.
So they break the huddle here. Barber is going to be back in the backfield. He's a sophomore. So sophomore quarterback, sophomore running back right now. As he's going to hand off to Barber. He's off the left side. Good initial hit there.
Yeah.
And see who that was.
I think Taylor Conley again. Yep. He'll be one to watch on the defensive side of the ball this year for the Royals. He gets downhill pretty quick, sticks his nose in places, and has a nose for the ball. That's for sure.
Thackeray's back in here. It's going to be second down and 10. We'll have down and distance later, hopefully. This field's under center. Motion. Fields is going to fake,
Play
throw
action.
it deep, and it's out
Just
through
out
the
of
hands.
outstreach hands.
You got that one?
Bryson Appleknap.
Yes. Good call.
Get it there eventually.
Yes.
Just got to talk it through.
So incomplete's going to force a third and long. And last week we faced a passing attack, like mostly a passing attack last week, and so we got a lot of experience there with our DBs.
Yeah, kind of got lucky there. They had a couple steps on us, and the ball was just a little bit overthrown. But obvious passing down here for the Chargers.
Oh. And Fields is going to throw it deep, and it's going to be to Meister. Meister's going to catch it, and he's going to score a touchdown. So, and Fields got hit as he threw that.
Yeah, Brennan Turner just a step late to get there.
Let's see if this
kind of trips up.
So here's
almost
Coach Hibbert's camera. And let's see. This is kind of a new system for me. That one, we don't need to see that one. Let's go this view, maybe. Let's see him get hit there. And I got to get, we got to. Okay.
Penalty. Encroachment on the defense. And that'll go half the distance to the goal line, bringing out the Charger offense again.
All right, that did not replay the main camera.
This is actually exactly what the Chargers did last year against the Royals. Caught them off sides early on. Well, I guess after they scored, I should say. And then brought in their offense back in to go for the 2. So, ball now about the 1.5 yard line. And the Charger offense a little bit out of sorts, running on a lineman on and off the field. And clock winding down, play clock winding down. It's going to force a timeout here by the Chargers.
All right, I want to test a replay. It's not giving me the main camera upstairs. All right, we're going to go commercial real quick.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1900.
As we get back back into action here, Charger offense still out on the field.
I can hear you a little bit down here, but I will not be surprised. Be ready for the rush in down the middle and push in just a yard or 2. That's all they got to do. Yep, they got it.
So 2-point conversion. And I'm going to test the replay. Let's see. I'm going to figure out which is which. There. Coach Hibbert.
Yes, sir.
We're looking at your replay.
Okay.
So we're
good hold there by the Charger line, and
yeah, he walked right through.
Guys in the backfield. Yeah, that's a tough little formation to try and stop for 1.5 yards. So see how the Royal offense responds here. This will be the first time the Royals are down this year.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm trying to. It does not replay the camera upstairs right now.
Mark Kuby and Gavin Bowman back deep to receive for the Royals. Logan Odell set to kick off for the Chargers. We'll see if they have anything new in store to try and keep it away from the danger of Bowman and Kuby back there. They send it deep. Goes over Bowman's head and into the end zone. That's one way to keep it away from him.
Yeah, I think that's something I saw on film. Like, he was really good, not just kicking it deep, but he kind of could directionally kick it as well.
Left-footed kicker, little different. was thinking about the other day. You have a dominant foot or leg. I guess you would have to have a dominant foot, right, if you were gonna pick one to kick with. But the dominant legs, that theory, I don't know if I can fully get on board with yet.
Think they've been watching the rushing game at all?
All right. As we've got Eden in the backfield with QB to his right. And they're going to hand it off to QB up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 3. Coach Hibbert.
Yes, sir.
The only thing I've gotten the thing that you are a little quiet. I don't know if it's because I've got you turned up in here, but I don't know if it's because it's farther from your mouth or not.
Okay.
Little pitch there, was that to Manship?
Yeah, Luke Manship was.
Looks like they lost a yard.
Yeah.
It's going to force a 3rd and about 8. So we've got 2 wide to the near side. QB back with Eden.
3 wide. We got both
3 wide.
Manships
Oh,
and.
I'm sorry.
Brown.
The wall is in my way.
Good.
Going for the pass.
Eden's going to run. He's going to make it.
Should pick it up.
Good first down.
Yeah, probably got it.
Yep, just enough. Such a danger when nothing's necessarily open in the passing game. He can make a lot of things happen with his legs very quickly.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10 here. Royals going to pick up the pace here as they're already at the line. Again, 3 wide to the near side. Eden takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it out to Brown. Browns catches it. He's going to try to get to the outside. And good tackle there, hanging on there by Barber.
Yeah. Way to run the alley there by Barber.
I'm missing I don't have the score right, do I?
I was just going to tell you that. Still a great pickup on 1st down, 6 yards. I didn't think he had that many, but there you go. Good pickup.
Our offensive starters here. Just real quick. So he's going to fake the handoff, and they really wrapped him up pretty good there. Eden really didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
The option was an effective play last week. So that little RPO and then the option.
Yeah. If I was the Charger defense this week, my goal would be to make the Royals pass it first and prove you could pass it before I sold out on the passing game completely.
Nope. And there's a good throw and catch. 1st down to Eli Manship.
Now, with that being said, that's a dangerous tactic as well, because I think they can do that. I think if they got to throw it 20, 30 times a game and run it 10, that's a very strong possibility for them.
All right, sorry. Gotta get back. You can only show 1 at a time.
2B with the run.
Yep.
Just a few yards.
Yeah, stutter step. Patient running.
And last week we thought he was really patient. And it was really effective against Greencastle.
Yeah. I think the longer the night goes, the more you'll see the run game and the passing game kind of wear on the Charger defense here.
Passes outside the Manship just a bit wide.
I'm not sure Manship's head was all the way turned around there before his head wasn't turned after the ball was thrown.
So it's 3rd down and 9. Snap. Eden's going to throw to Luke Manship. He breaks 1 tackle but can't get it by the second one. Thackeray with the tackle.
Kind of an awkward tackle.
Yeah, there's a kind of a leg twist at the end.
Going to bring up 4th and about 1.5 or 2.
Yeah.
4th and 2.
A lot of different options here. I think you might see kind of that same play that the Chargers ran to pick up their first down. I think you get the deep combo and middle combo and a flat guy. Oh,
They go
hand
right
off
to
to
Kubi. Oh, they stuff him.
Ran right into a wall.
Yep, good defensive play there by the Chargers, and it wasn't just one guy. They were all there.
There was about 3 or 4 guys there ready to swallow him.
Yep. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Chargers are going to take over with an 8-0 lead here. And really just, like we said, nowhere for him to go there. All right, now Fields under center. He's going to hand it off to Thackeray. Thackeray up the middle. He breaks one tackle and picks up about 6. So the
Brown and Elijah Eden there for the tackle.
Initial hole was there. I think on film we saw him. He's really shifty, and then he'll look to run somebody over too. It's like he's not afraid of contact.
Good first down play there for the Chargers. Good 7 or 8 yards.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 on the 44-yard line. Thackeray is in the backfield.
Real tight formation here. We got double tight. Offset eye. Back to Thackeray. And they're just leaning on the Royal defense right now.
Oh, yeah. Offensive line is being just kind of overpowering our defensive line right now. Any holes there, it seems like. Fields gets the play. As it's now be Thackeray in the backfield with Fields. Big formation there, trying to get the Royals a jump. Fields is going to throw. Good pressure. They're going to throw it out to Thackeray, but he can't make the catch.
Conley in very quickly there. Came through untouched. Enough pressure to cause that throw to be just a little bit off.
Pass is incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Can't see how many people are watching. It shows 0. I don't know why. They did that at the volleyball game last night, too.
Well,
so maybe we're just talking to ourselves.
I guarantee there's at least 2 listeners in a white Ford pickup, not in the state even. So
Fields, Barber goes in motion. They pitch it out to Barber,
toss.
And he's going to get a
Still on
first
his
down. And nice play there. As Barber picks up a good 15 yards or so.
Some more good patient running there. Just waiting for holes to open up and diving in and out of the Royals defense there.
All right. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. As the Royals need to find something here to slow the Chargers down.
A little bit of a different formation
yeah,
here. Thackeray
right.
and the Wildcat.
And he breaks
Still
the tackle.
on his feet.
Man, tough run. We're going to watch. See which one. Yeah, I didn't get it in time.
Thackeray back out. Bring Fields back in, quarterback. Good block there by Barber. Help create that extra hole.
Fields under center. And he's going to hand it off to Barber
Right,
this
to Barber.
time. He's going to
Still on his
weave
feet.
his way. I think he got in. He did.
Just enough.
Touchdown Chargers. As he gets in. And we'll see. Try Coach Hibbert's view replay. Lunge there at the end. Here's from up top again. And we're getting ready to kick, aren't we?
Yep. Odell back. Oh, little bobbled snap. And that one's going to be no good.
All right. Get the scoreboard updated as we're still manual. And Royals off to as much of a fast start they got off to last week. They're off to just as much of a slow start this week.
Yep. About the exact opposite.
So we're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Star Connect Electric customer, did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
Cord's kind of wrapped around it. I don't know if that's pulling it down. All right, we're back. Can't hear the commercials.
That's some
very
middle
well.
school football players here.
Well, it's the youth night tonight. So, all right. We've got Chargers up here, 14-0. See, the Royals need to respond here pretty quick. The kick is deep. And it's going to go into the end zone again. And the Royals got to get some offense going. They've done a really good job on QB so far. Eden's gotten a few throws and catches to his receivers, but we've got to find a way to get Mark kind of in the open.
Yeah. I think going back to it, I think it'll be something that kind of develops as the game goes. Give it some time here. Moved the ball pretty well there on the first possession. I mean, we picked up 25 yards and then just kind of stalled.
Right, on a 4th down and 2.
2, yeah.
So Eden in the shotgun, QB to his right. As we've got 3 wide again. QB's going to take it. He's going to break one tackle. They really hem him in and just nowhere to go. The fans wanted a face mask, but I don't think it was grabbed. It might have been just brushed.
Was up there, but I don't think he ever got a hold of the face mask.
Fans are greedy.
5-yard loss there.
So Eden's in the backfield, trips on the far side this time.
Yep.
We're going to throw it out.
Quick screen to Springman. And going to be pretty much immediately wrapped up there by Barber.
Not much there. Really impressive with the defense of the Chargers right now.
Flying around. You got a lot of good athletes out there on the outside. They got Barber, always going to the strong side. Thackeray at safety. He's flying downhill and making things happen. And then number 10, Henry Klinker. And our corner on our right side's had a couple plays to his side already, Tyler Dean.
Eden takes snap. This time he's going to throw. He's looking deep. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw it deep. It's going to look.
He's got a guy if it gets there.
Oh, and it does.
Bowman for
Nice
the big catch. And he's dragging Tyler Dean down the field.
Great job. Kind of got behind him there. Let's see here. Here's the replay. And good job by Eden.
They needed to get something going.
Yeah, there you go. I thought he was just going to take off and run, but great job keeping your eyes downfield to make something happen there, Edon.
So that's what the Royals need there. 3rd and 12, big conversion. And Bowman, big last week, 2 touchdowns. Comes up big with that play right there. As Eden takes the snap, he's going to pitch it out to QB. QB gives a little bit more space. He cuts it back and spins. He's still going. And he may go. Touchdown, Royals. 2 big plays there as the Royals score. So let's see if we can get to that replay. Because that was an impressive run.
Watch 56 here. That's Hester gets out there. Kubi, again, really patient, and then just keeps his feet running the whole time.
Slippery.
Yep.
Right there. They couldn't get a hold of him.
Sorry, Brayden, I called you by your brother.
And he's back now, so
Yep.
I'm going to try
Makes
something.
a difference.
We're going to try it different as they fake the polecat. I listened to their podcast this morning. They were well aware of the polecat, so I don't think that's going to be something we're going to see the look that we want.
There you go.
I'm going to try. I just want to see what this camera view is like on that touchdown. I probably needed to be zoomed out more. Yep. Never mind. I'm afraid that if they see this, that there's a camera down there, we're going to see some celebrations in front of the camera.
Yeah, turn into the NFL, the turnover camera, end zone camera.
Some of them threatened that today, and I said I'll just hit them with the camera.
Well, there's I don't know if you know this, but there's one on the play clock at the other end of the field.
Yeah.
Coach Hibbert, and if I would have had it zoomed out, I think we would have had a good view of that.
That's my competition over there. You're just going to put one over here if I don't do a good enough job.
Good news is we can't AI your job.
So
That's true.
we need to get the score back up there.
Yeah, AI, my uniqueness.
So great response there by the Royals after kind of a slow start, and really even a slow start to that possession, and two huge plays.
Yeah. Loss of 5, pickup of 1 or 2, and then exactly, 2 explosive plays. So let's see if we can get a stop here on defense as the Chargers 2 possessions, 2 for 2 so far tonight.
We're trying to play with 12 apparently.
That is frowned upon.
Waylon Blackwell trying to sneak some time out there.
As this time Wheeler's going to kick it off. It's going to be short kick played. The nice thing about the short kicks is it keeps it away from 29.
Yeah. Yep.
Tyler Dean on the return for Decatur.
Only makes them drive about 50 to 60 yards, though.
I had someone ask me just now about can we put down and distance on the scoreboard. We actually can, but not when the sun's out like this. So when the sun goes down a little bit more, we will have our down and distance. It's too early in the season.
Yeah, sun stays up too long right now.
If our scoreboard was at the west end of the field or someone wants to help manage to get that moved, it would help us out. But the sun shines right on it.
That sounds like a great job for, like, the engineering teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Slow snap, quick pass,
that
and
bounced.
that should have bounced, yes.
Yep. Short hop to Thackeray. Thackeray's acting like he caught it and surprised, but
No. Good acting job.
Yep.
Fields pass to Thackeray. Ball's incomplete.
Low snap and then some quick pressure there again by the Royal defense. Good job by Fields to still get it out and see what he can make happen there.
So we've good defensive play there to get it stopped there by the Royals. Going to force them into a 2nd and long, 2nd and 10. As Fields is going to hand it off right up the middle. Much better defense there on Thackeray.
There you go. Tried to create his own hole there, and there was just about nothing there.
He's going to bring up a 3rd and long. And a big play here to see if the Royals can kind of get themselves back into this game after a slow start.
Yeah.
As we're under a minute here in the first quarter already.
Got Twins to the far side. Thackeray here to the near side in the wing spot. Barber and Fields in the backfield.
So there's a
Murray
motion.
in motion. Thackeray over the middle, and we just lost him.
Yep. There's Thackeray. He's gone. Touchdown Chargers. Big plays. We thought we'd see a little bit of offense. Both these teams exploded last week.
Yeah.
And
A lot of offense there in the first quarter there from the Chargers. And if you watch this, he's just patient. And he sneaks right up the middle. They had a couple plays like that last week.
I'm going to go back. Oh, gosh, about deleted John's camera. All right, going for the extra point. And they convert.
Odell up and good.
All right, we're almost 14 seconds left until the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back. Just to the EH Sports Network. Tonight we have, I'm Joe Paxton, and Cole Allen is with me. And up in stairs we have John Splater running the camera, and on the sideline, Cody Hibbert. So, big plays so far. Big scores, 21-7 here. And
Booming
again,
kick. That one lands in the end zone.
Yep. And that's a big weapon right there.
Yeah.
You take away a whole part of the game, and a part of the game that we scored on last week. So we're going to have probably just one play most likely here.
That's something that I said early on is we didn't have a lot of drives. We had a lot of big plays that we had a lot of 3, 4, 7 or 8 plays.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry about that.
So making us
it's
try
the
and
wind.
drive. Yeah. Is it just about as windy as the Milan game last year?
It's me out of breath, walking back and forth.
Eden in the shotgun. You got Brown in motion, and Eden's going to roll out to his right as he's chased. He looks down the field. It looks like Manship is open. He catches. Oh, he drops it. So,
Almost.
Yeah.
Went up for it. The jump, I think, mistimed some things. Dangerous throw. I was praying he just got somebody on our team got there, but a lot of patience back there in the backfield right now.
So I think we are going to see maybe one more play here.
We'll see one more.
I might mess with the scoreboard, see if we can get down our distance yet. We're getting close to that sun going down enough. As a
there.
hand off the mark, he's got a hole. He's going to break one tackle. He may go. No, big.
Thackeray there.
Yep. Big tackle there by Thackeray. He thought he may go there, and Thackeray if he gets by Thackeray, it's over.
Yeah.
And Thackeray with the huge tackle. He's doing literally everything.
Yeah.
So, great job by him. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Chargers lead 21-7. We'll be right back right after this commercial.
Car that sparkling clean shine it deserves. Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, welcome back. You're watching Eastern Hancock Sports Network. Week 2 of the high school football season. And the Chargers, 21 points. Eastern Hancock 7. Big plays, both teams. Maybe the first drive was they scored on the long pass, didn't they?
Long pass to 89.
So big plays have been the story here.
Yeah, Chargers leaning on their seniors here so far to make some plays, offense and defense. And, Kuby scored there for the Royals, but Bowman there kind of helped set that one up. So.
All right, team switch ins. Got trips to the near side. Eden in shotgun. They're going to hand it off to Kuby up the middle. He's going off the left side, and he's going to pick up about 8.
There you go. A little bit
Could be
more.
starting to find a
I
stride
was
here.
gonna say a little bit more breathing room here so far in the running game. Last couple minutes of the first quarter, and obviously there on that one.
All right, 2nd down and short. As Eden's going to hand it off again to QB. He spins and going to get the 1st down. So after the Chargers really doing a nice job against QBs, like you said, you guys have said that he's found some space here.
Yeah, Royals picking up the pace here, getting back to the ball pretty quickly.
Eli in motion. And this time he's going to give it to QB again. He's going to pick up about 4.
Picks up 4 on the play, taken by Carter Gray.
Do want to mention at halftime we have youth recognition night tonight, so I need to make sure. I feel like we're hearing the PA, or maybe we're hearing it from Coach Hibbert's. I bet that's what we're doing.
Ooh,
Through Brown's hands.
Yep. I mean, he's putting them on him. He's put those passes right there. It's just wide receivers have got to get those heads flipped just a little bit quicker. Manship on the one in the first quarter, and then Brown there. Nobody around him, but
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 from the 48-yard line, just past midfield. And Eli Manship in motion, and the handoff to QB, and this time they stuff him nowhere.
Yep.
And decision time. Let's see what we decide to do here. This is one of the first decisions that Coach Holden's had to make here, and I think he made it pretty quick.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4th and 7. And they've decided to punt, so I guess
Gonna have to be quick here. 15 seconds left on the play clock, and definitely nowhere near enough guys there on the punt team.
so we're going to have to use a timeout.
Not even kind of close to enough
yes.
guys. I mean, we got
Like they're still
6, 7,
missing
8,
2.
9 guys out there right now.
So timeout. And we will check out this huddle here. I think I programmed it.
Nothing much more frustrating from a coaching standpoint than calling a team out to be ready and then not having everybody you need on the field there. So.
All right.
But it's a game of emotion, so from everybody, players, coaches. We'll see how everybody responds here.
All right. We got 11. Now, this is not your typical punt formation, though.
Nope, this is definitely different.
So that's something unique here that they have not seen. Also, remember, the person receiving this punt had 2 punt returns for a touchdown last week.
Yeah.
So
Barber has 2 just rushing touchdowns tonight, I believe.
they do kick it, and that's going to go. That is not even. That punt would not have made a first down.
That's got to be a frustrating last minute and a half for Coach Holden.
Yep. That's going to be 4 yards or so. Something we didn't see last week.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't get that in game mode last week, as we didn't need the punt.
Yeah, first punt of the year. I think Matt missed his first PAT attempt last week, and then everything after that has been good. So kind of get those jitters out of the way there.
All right. We've got
Double
pitch.
tight,
Yep.
quick pitch to Barber, and he's got some room, but swallowed up there pretty well by the Royal defense. Good flying around to the ball there.
Good 5-yard pickup there on first down. Scoreboard still won't work, so we'll wait a little longer.
See if the Chargers try and eat some clock here. take some time, get everybody a little bit of rest there from the defensive side of the ball.
This game in the past, we talked about in the pregame, just right when we came on. This used to be a big part of the Mid-Eastern Conference, this game here. Quick pitch there to number 10.
Henry Kinker.
Yep.
Quickly taken down. Back by Carson Smith. Is that 52, I think?
Yeah, Carson 52. Yep.
Two on the play, and that'd be 37.
Third down and about 7. So big play here. See if the Royals can just return the favor, make them punt.
Yeah. See if you can't get it back to a one-score game here before halftime. If you'll remember, Decatur received the opening kickoff, so the Royals will get it to start the second half.
Fields in the shotgun. And he's going to drop back. He's going to look to throw. He's going deep. And it's picked off by Brown. Interception.
Really good coverage there. Pass just a little bit above the intended receiver. I think that was Kinker again. Number 10.
So that's a big play there.
Excuse me, not Kinker there. That was Braden Murray. But, yeah, awesome job by Brown. Great communication there on the coverage. Passing off the inside route, picking up the outside. And then I think Brandon Turner was in there for some pressure.
All right,
They got to use these chances to capitalize.
And a quick pitch out the QB. He jumps over one. He's just dancing. They can't get him. But he's still going to lose a yard on the play. He worked hard just to get back to losing a yard.
Yeah.
Well, that play worked earlier. That's one he scored the long touchdown on. Kind of going to the other direction. They went to his right side. Eden. 4 wide. As Eden takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's going to step up. Now he's going to roll out to his left. He throws it deep, and he's got Brown.
It's just overthrown.
Yep. And right now the Royal receivers are getting behind as Elijah's creating some time.
Yeah.
But just not able to connect a few times.
Yeah, Manship ran down the middle of the field there and was, I think, dragging about 3 defenders with him. So
it's going to be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 12 was a big play for us earlier in the game.
Yep.
So see what the Royals come up with here. Trips on the near side. Eden takes the snap. He's looking downfield to his right. He's going to step up. He's going deep again. This time he's going to Bowman. It worked last time, 3rd and 12.
Just out of bounds.
Yep.
He was out.
He's going to be out of bounds.
Close.
Did you have a good view of that, Coach Hibbert?
I did.
All right. That's if you did
Zoomed
have
out fast enough.
if you have a good view of one, let me know.
Will do. I don't get replaced by that other camera.
It was closer than I thought.
Yeah, a lot closer than what it looked like up here. But yeah, I think it's the right call.
Oh, we might have a good view.
We got a good view.
That was pretty closer than I
think
expected.
that other
it was.
foot was down already. If he would have kind of flamingoed.
How lucky that camera was pointed in that direction. All right. Hunt going to try to
avenge the last kick.
Yeah.
Thackeray, the lone return guy this time. Barber kind of stuck around the middle of the field.
Same result.
Kind of about the same kick, yeah.
And this is the Thackeray. I think this is a little bit of the Thackeray. They're trying to kick it to the right. They've got 3 guys on this side.
Kick it away from him. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the effect of Thackeray game plan.
Yeah.
I don't think it's to kick the ball out of bounds, but I think it's to
Decatur will take over the ball on the 36, where it'll be 1st and 10.
his game last week is affecting our decision here.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's a great hypothesis you have there. You like that, Coach Hibbert?
I guess.
Not much of a hypothesis guy?
I'll correct you off camera.
Okay.
Fields is under center this time with Thackeray in the backfield. Offset I. They're going to hand it off to Thackeray. Yep. He's tough to bring down, too.
See those outside defenders there for the Royals. They're going to have to work on closing down on that hole. They get a block out there, a guy trying to kick. And they're doing a good job taking it on and keeping that outside shoulder open, but it's helping create that hole for Thackeray or Barber every time. So you're going to have to kind of force that back down and almost force him to bounce it because you got extra help out there, but picking up 7 or 8 yards on 1 down is not going to sustain for the whole night.
It's going to hand off, inside handoff there to
back around Hayden Cody.
Caney, I heard him say.
Caney?
Yep.
All right.
Hayden Caney on the carry for North Dakota.
Caney.
Taken out by Carson Smith of the Royals. A loss of 1 on the play to bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Something.
We'll wait for kind of, well, I guess this is a break. New development. Looks like Luke Manship might be done for the night, or at least done for the half. He's got just a jersey on. He was getting taped over here.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
False start.
Yep.
Costly mistake here.
And that was probably designed to try to draw us offsides with it being 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
Hard count.
Well, I think the line understood it was a hard count. It looked like the wide receivers weren't quite sure because Thackeray was moving on this side as well. So
lights are on.
Start of the Chargers.
And that's going to bring a 3rd and 9-ish, 10, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I would almost say pretty for sure passing down here, but never know with the speed that the Chargers have here.
And there Barber goes in motion to the right. Fields is going to throw it. He throws it up the middle to Thackeray again.
Oh!
No, it wasn't Thackeray.
Oh, Meister caught the first touchdown. They like that middle. Like I said, they had a couple throws right up the middle last week and connected. That one, if that one connected, I think it was probably another TD there for the Chargers.
Yep. So that's going to bring up now 4th down. And a break there for the Royals.
Yeah, a couple breaks there. False start and the drop pass. So see if the Royals can go one more down, get themselves off the field. Thackeray to the wide side.
Thackeray's in that spot now.
Yep.
So they're going to Thackeray.
Looking at him. Corner route.
And he caught it. Touchdown, Thackeray.
There's a flag.
Oh,
flag on the backfield. We'll wait and see what the call is here.
The replay.
Might be holding.
See what kind of get a pretty good idea of what the call was based off what the players start to do. And the ball's coming back here, so I think we'll see another 4th down attempt here from the Charger offense.
I don't know if you see the hold or anything on there.
I haven't been watching. Sorry. I was looking down on the field. So we'll be against the Charger offense. They will back them up. We still haven't got an official word yet from what the call was, but they backed them up 10 yards. So it's either blocking a back or hold here.
It's going to be 4th and 20.
Did anybody see an official call?
Nope, I did not. But they are going to punt.
No, yeah, to 4th and 20.
So Eli Manship back to receive the punt.
That's not their normal kicker. That's Dean back there, number 40.
Pretty decent kick.
Yep.
Yeah, high booming one. Eli Manship takes it, still on his feet.
All right.
And gets some of those yards back there.
So just past halfway through the second quarter here. I just realized I don't think I have the scoreboard as the second quarter.
I would also be fine with the scoreboard going on the west end. So I don't have to look in the sun right now.
Players and cheerleaders being announced in tonight's halftime festivities.
All right.
All players and cheerleaders. It's the halftime tonight.
Got Bowman, I think, on the near side.
Yep, Bowman on the near side. Brown, Manship, and Springman on the far side.
Eden's looking to throw. He's going to throw it. Nice little hitch there. And that is Eli Manship with the catch.
I think those little routes have been there quite a bit. We've just had guys continue to leak out and get behind the Charger defense. So see if the Royals don't kind of adjust to some shorter routes here.
And another, that's going to be dropped. Throwing a little bit outside of Springman.
Low and outside there. Not sure that one was very catchable, but brings up 3rd and short here for the Royal offense.
And then no reason to be like in panic mode here. Still right there in the game.
Yeah.
Just got to execute here and key downs like this one right here.
Right.
3rd and 1. Eden looking to throw. He's going to throw it up the middle. Bowman catches it. And see if he can beat. Got one man to beat.
Bowman.
He's still trying to get there, and he's there.
No one's down here. All the officials are still jogging down. Cody, what do we got? Touchdown, Royals.
All right, let's see this replay first. And Bowman has just really exploded these first 2 weeks. And what a throw by Eden.
Yeah, fits it in a tight window there. And then outpaces Thackeray on the run.
See what Cody Cam looks like. Nice.
Thackeray, I think, maybe just whiffs. And Gavin kind of high steps out of that tackle. And then 31, Eli Trinkamp just can't bring him down soon enough there.
Good work there, Coach Hibbert. We can't hear you if you're talking to us. Yeah, we can't hear you anymore. I promise I didn't shut you off.
Royals are on for the extra point, and it appears we have a lot of explanation. We have an official over here talking to Coach Holden.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we got you now.
All right. I had a pretty good angle of the
Yeah.
touchdown if you got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Awesome.
Not sure what the discussion was all about. They've signaled
All right.
touchdown a couple times, but
Hey, they're down to about a yard.
Oh, they did not get in?
sure the ball.
Yeah, they called
Okay.
it, but
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Double stack here on each side.
Yep.
it's going under center this time.
Oh wow. New look there for the Royals. And
Eden's
QB
Rushing it in, quarterback sneak. He's over. They got it.
All right. Try. See Cody's camera here.
Whoever came up with the sideline camera deserves a raise.
Hey, thanks. All my idea. Hey, by the way, if Dave Poff is listening, I'm ready for a halftime interview any day he decides to visit. We need to redo our last one, which I believe was North Decatur, right?
Yes, I think it was.
2021, lightning delay.
All right, I'm gonna try
Wow.
I'm gonna try to fit in something here. Family sponsors for the athletic department. So we have quite a few. If you're interested in becoming a family sponsor, we need more. So if you're would like to become a family sponsor, there's a QR code, or you can visit tinyurl.com/ehancockfamily. And thank you to those family sponsors that have already sponsored this season, or this school year, I should say.
Wheeler set to kick off for the Royals.
Thank you. So the score is 21-15, and the Royals are right there.
Yeah.
No panic,
Nope.
I don't think, after the slow start. And
I think more of an eye-opener would be the way to go about it. It's like, oh, okay.
yeah, this is how games are
Right.
in high school
Yeah.
football.
Should be a little bit more competitive. Maybe not every time we touch it, we score on the second play.
As Wheeler puts a foot into it. And that's,
Barber, I
yep,
believe, isn't it?
it is Barber.
Runs
and
into his own guy. Tackled by a swarm of Royals there.
as we had a couple A couple getting into it a little bit there, but
Yeah. Always just a little chippiness here between these two teams.
and the Royals have won a significant number of them recently. Did you see that?
8 and 9, dating back to
8 of the last 9. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
8 of the last 9 the Royals have won against the Chargers, and they haven't. I mean, and that one that they won, it was at their place. It was a rough one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was there.
Yeah. All right, Fields under center. He's going to look to throw.
And a screen to
screen.
Thackeray.
Yep. And Thackeray, we got a flag.
Got a flag.
That'll be coming back.
Might be a block in the back.
I think it may be a blind side there. I think number 50 turned around and caught somebody before his head was completely turned around.
See if we see it.
If you watch number 50 here. Or maybe a block in the back. Yeah, I don't think it was 50 now that I say that. Holding. If I was taking a guess, it would be on Braden Murray, number 2.
So a couple penalties is what's hurt the Chargers.
Proven to be costly so far here in the end of this second half, or quarter, excuse me. Get a package change. Barber, Murray, and Trinkamp off for the Chargers.
First and 20 for the Chargers.
If I had to take a guess here, I'm guessing they're going back to the tight formation. Pretty tight. They got Bryson Knapp and Henry Kinker on the outside there.
Fields looks to throw. He's going to go deep, and it's to number 9. Oh. Yeah,
I think
there's a flag.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to call there. It's pretty good defense. Oh, no, sir. He's pointing towards his head.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
interesting.
Like,
oh, yeah, he did.
there's not much there you can do as a
Here's
guy
the
on
replay.
defense. He's sliding to try and make the catch.
There's a flag in the play.
Looked like he signaled targeting.
Personal foul.
Here
Is
it
what
is.
they're going to call. There should not. I don't believe there's a targeting rule in
That's tough.
high school. Now the other thing is that's not a spot foul, so I'm not 100%
There's a
sure
good view from Coach Hibbert's view.
if they called it a catch. If they called it a catch, it could be from the end of the play, but there's no way they're saying he caught that, or it shouldn't be.
There's a view right there. Oh.
Ball was on the 29, gentlemen. Ball was on the 29, if that's what we're looking for.
Cole, get down there.
I'm trying. Well, you're right there. Talk to that guy. Hey,
I'm walking enough.
Hey, Mr. Official.
No.
Our guy up in the booth says this is what the call is.
You can get down there faster than
Okay.
me getting over there.
I think the guy on our sideline has it right already. And just have a conference in the middle of the field to get it all correct.
Our side, he seems like a pretty chill guy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had a graphic on here, so. Yeah, I'm going to have you guys explain what's going on here.
Couple unhappy fans.
Yeah. In the pros, something like that might be from the spot. It might be a spot call. Or
I'm confused.
Or in high school, if it would have been a catch, it should be from the end of the play. But I think that's what they were discussing as a group of officials was if it was a catch or wasn't it. And then
First and 10 for the Chargers on the 44.
I also don't believe that there's any automatic first downs in high school. You get the 15 yards on the penalty, but there should not be an automatic first down. So
Hey,
I'm not sure exactly how much they had to go, but
Coach Hibbert, we've had Mr. Poff has spoken, so I'll let you know what he said in a minute. Fields hands off to Thackeray. Thackeray off the right side. It's gonna be tough to catch him. Oh, another touchdown by Thackeray. And I had the wrong camera. Sorry. We'll replay what it would have looked like, maybe, if I hadn't.
Shouldn't have mentioned Mr. Pop.
Well, I have a chat message from him.
What'd he say?
He wants to know if Coach Hibbert is off probation yet, and does he have shoes on?
I do, unlike people from Knightstown, which is what he was going to say next.
All right. Flag.
Yeah, I think he half hitched the snap.
False start.
False start on the center. That's going to be a new one.
And I don't know if you know this, but the Poff family helped us out by purchasing that microphone that you have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Excuse me.
They are the reason why you're down there. We can hear you.
Thanks, Dave. You're the best.
Should probably thank Jane.
I don't have to suck up to him anymore.
We don't have a dump button. All right, kick is good. And it's 28 to 15 here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left until halftime. And we're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1900.
All right, sun setting here in Charlottesville. And
4 minutes, still a lot of time to make something happen here for the Royals.
yeah, we got to, but I think it's important here. Even though we're going to get the ball to start the second half, I think we need to find a way to get some points here. And then at least not let them score again before half.
Right.
Last week, I think they had 40-some points at halftime. We had 50. I think they had 47 points at halftime. We had 50 points at halftime. So,
currently, we're on pace for a pretty high-scoring affair again.
yeah. I think everything is working. All right, back QB and Bowman. See if they get a chance to return this direction. Bowman is going to get a chance. He's going to bring it right up the middle. See if he can find the seam. He gets through a little bit and keeps going. He's still moving.
Dragging some guys. Wow.
So great job. What a start to the season for Bowman.
Good.
He's had some big catches, big returns. Been a big-time player for us. All right. Royals are going to take over from the 41-yard line, trailing 15-28. All right, we got two wide on the near side with Manship. Manship moves in motion. They're going to hand it off to QB. He's going to break it. Let's see if he can beat one guy.
He's got Thackeray to beat.
Oh,
Thackeray keeps chasing Mark down.
He is everywhere. He may be moving pretty quick, so I'm probably not going to be able to get replays very easily here. But
let's see how conditioned Thackeray is here. He's gotten a lot of yards under his belt tonight, both on offense and defense.
Manship is going to again. QB this time the right side, and guess who? Thackeray with the tackle. Wonder how many tackles did we have that on here? Did our stat guy put a number of tackles that they had last week? Well, he's beat
one
that.
Tackle.
He's beat that tonight.
I'd say it's safe to bet as a math teacher he's probably doubled that.
Michael, text us the tackles.
Make sure Jade's driving first.
Hand off to QB again. And not as explosive as the last couple, but still a good pickup to bring up 3rd and short here.
And good balance between passing. I don't know what our exact stats are as far as that goes, but I feel like we aren't just one-dimensional so far here in the first half.
Yeah. You had a better stat guy last week, I bet.
He had a lot of adding to do. All right, Eden. He's going to give it to – no, he keeps it. And he doesn't go anywhere. They were ready for it.
Probably should have given it.
Yep.
But hindsight. So a loss of about 3 or 4 there. Brings up 4th and 7.
I'm going to have you take over. I'm going to mess with the scoreboard.
Yeah. Got trips to the near side. Eden takes the snap, looking to pass. Short pass to Gavin Bowman, caught with pretty good coverage.
I had a good angle on that one.
That'll be enough for the Royal first down. Another tight window that Eden fits one in there. Yeah, great camera work and good hard run in there after a catch from Gavin Bowman.
Oh, I thought I was just getting yelled at by the ref. He said, "Good job," very aggressively to someone next to me.
Kuby up the middle, and it's going to get forced back, but not before picking up about 2 or 3 yards here. And we'll see a new running back gets a chance at some carries here. Blake Whittington in for Kuby. We're going to have trips to the far side of the field as we approach just under a minute and a half here in the first half. Whittington with a hole. Oh, and tripped up again there by Thackeray.
Good run.
And that'll pick up about 6. Bring up about 3rd and a long 2 here for the Royal offense. So the players look to the sideline to get it in from offensive coordinator William Kuntz. Manship in a wing spot, and we got a whistle on the far side of the field. We got a timeout from the Chargers.
All right, I'm going to try to swap to the other scoreboard. Hopefully everything's reading correctly, as I think it's – now we have down and distance.
.43 seconds. They're on just inside the 20, correct, Cody? Uh-oh. I think I lost him again. Is that just inside the 25? I can't tell from up here.
All right. Let's see here. Trying to.
Love that we're getting some interaction here online.
Yes.
Yeah. Skywalker has just his jersey and pants on. His shoulder pads and helmet are off on the sideline. I'm not sure what the exact diagnosis is. It was something with his right ankle. Or
That's
it appeared to
a
be something
good
with his right.
diagnosis.
He kind of got
Thank you.
twisted on that.
Yeah, it was an awkward tackle and the leg got bent up under him. So
Yep.
I don't know if we're just playing it safe or if there's.
All right. Brown in motion, Eden in shotgun. He's going to give the handoff to
Mark.
QB, and he's got nowhere to go.
Nope. There was nothing.
Trying to be as patient as possible. There's just not quite enough.
The clock is running here.
Of a hole
32
there.
seconds left.
I believe the Royals have all 3 timeouts left. Nope,
Uh-oh.
excuse
they
me,
used
just
one.
2.
They used one on
Yes,
the punt.
you're right, just 2.
So.
As the clock approaches 20 seconds here on 4th and 4.
Throw outside to
Bowman.
Bowman. He cuts inside. He's going to break one tackle.
And
Can't get to
taken
the
down.
sideline. Timeout.
Yep, need a quick timeout. And the Royals make it to the 10-yard line. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, a late flag.
Got-
Oh,
Yep.
Look at that camera work. Nice job, Hibbert.
Yep, we got
Good.
holding on the Royals offense, which is going to back them up 10 yards, which will bring up about 4th and 14. With about time, if you got.
Some of the coaches are frustrated because some of them are twisting the legs on the way down.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened to Luke.
The
And
whistles are blowing fairly quickly, but guys are still going all the way down to the ground, which is always a cause for concern here.
I couldn't hear you, but I had a pretty good angle of Bowman's catch there.
All right, now we have officially the timeout.
Yeah, the timeout's official.
Now we officially took a timeout. And I was going to demonstrate. Let's see if we can. I thought I had a graphic, and I can't find it. I'll have to bring it up later. But we'll see if it comes up here. Here's some of the things that's early in the school year. So Shenandoah Volleyball Invite champions. Girls have off to a good start. They're 11-2 on the season, and we've had a few athletic players of the week. And then our corporate sponsors, we want to thank them. If you're interested in becoming a corporate sponsor, you can contact the athletic department, and they can tell you how to become one. Trying to see if we can get to the specific graphic that I was on. There's the Amazon wish list. That's the one I actually was wanting to get to. A few people have asked us, how do we help out EH Sports Network? And that Amazon wish list, I'll put the graphic up at halftime possibly, so you can see it then. But that's one way you can help us here at EH Sports Network is through that wish list. All right, Eden in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking to his left. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to look downfield. He's looking for Bowman. No, he's looking for Brown. Deflected by Barber.
It's going to fall incomplete here with about 3 seconds left, so the Chargers will have one more play here before the end of the half. So pretty good coverage down there. Charger defense just in preventative coverage, making sure nothing happens deep down the field. I think they had a chance if they wanted to just pick up the first down and then maybe run one more. But
if you look across the field there to the top right, you can see our youth teams getting ready to be recognized at halftime. So stay tuned. We'll have that for you. Oh, that was fourth down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that was fourth down.
Fourth down. Chargers settle for a knee on the last play of the first half. And we'll go into the locker room with the lead, 28-15 over your Eastern Hancock Royals.
All right, we're going to take a break here. Actually, we're going to switch over. We're going to mute our mics, and we're going to be have the PA take over. And we'll watch Youth Night, and then we'll have some Commissioner Corner and some other things at halftime for you. So make sure you return, and we'll see you in about 15-20 minutes.
Kinley Spiegel, Adeline Haynes, and Dakota Patrick. Now for our middle school cheerleaders. Coaches Karina Jenkins and Renee Sanders. Sienna Aguado. Summer Brockman. Boston Burke. Sophia Collis. Peyton Davis. Jocelyn Haynes. Audrey Kimball. Fiona Fields. Brooklyn Fuller. Cadence Meggie. Laura Smith. Olivia Sanders. Alina Scalf. Briley Schultz. Let's hear it for our middle school cheerleaders. Now will be our K through 2 flag football. Coaches, Derek Collison and Caleb Rowe. Sawyer Lau. Watson Collison. Jackson Jones. Forrest Cox. Alexander Rittenhouse. Mitchell Rocks. And Colton Harder. That is our Bears team. Next will be our Colts. Head coach Caleb Jessup, assistant coach Dan Visa, Decker Visa, Oliver Jessup, Carter Maraska, Jackson Lee, Henry Poff, Everett Azell, and Walker Bryant. Next will be our Lions. Head coach Kyle Adams, assistant Justin Rogers, players Hayden Rogers, Hank Adams, Tyner Foster, Carmen Myers, Riker Bowles, Gatlin Martin, and Luke Grass. Let's hear it for our K through 2 flag football. Excuse me, there are more K through 2 flag football. Next will be the Raiders. Coach Travis James and assistant coach Cody Smith. Caden Smith, Zeppelin James, Cole Etheridge, Bo Keller, Cole Maraska, Colton St. John, and Carter Scott. Next will be the Ravens. Head coach John and Amber Papino, assistant coach Adam Richardson, players Austin Richardson, Lincoln Papino, Alina Weishart, Hudson Morell, Braxton Nagy, Oliver Wiles, Cole Burjack. Next will be the Texans. Head coach Brad Nicholson, assistant coach Zach Myers, players Emerson Myers, Jordan Nicholson, Eli Quackenbush, Sawyer Jenkins, Eli Scott, Calvin Coy, and Hudson Kramer. Now let's hear it for our K through 2 flag football. Next will be our 3rd and 4th grade team. Coaches Chad Sisk, Adam Richardson, Keith Oliver, Kevin Quick, Derek Collison, Brad Nicholson, and Nathan Burke. Players Parker Nicholson, Moxley Burke, Jamie Jenkins, Braxton Richardson, Hayden Johnson, Porter Harrison, Brayton O'Mara, Cooper Youngclaws, Fritz Beyer, Connor Lowry, Ezra Hards, Chad Sisk, Jackson Redman, Jackson Quackenbush, Costa Andriopoulos, Forrest Collison, Reed Nicholson, Nash Bixler, Sawyer Morell, Worth Simmons, Noah Morell,
Bentley Runyon, Caden Oliver, Cyrus Quick, Benjamin Woltz, Corbin Chance, and Cash Mays. That is your 3rd and 4th grade team. Now for your 5th and 6th grade team. Coach Jeremy Weishart and Adam Richardson. Joby Jordan, Gunnar Olson, Cameron Richardson, Walker Addison, Jackson Morrell, Levi Zaff, Patrick Rocks, Cash Blackwell, Dax Ferris, Cash Weishart, Cash Visa, Hunter Engelking, Reed Harmon, Gunnar Wheeler, Gatlin Olson, Hunter Glover, Gunnar Harrison, Grayson Clift, Cameron Redmond, Tucker Ackles, William Scalf, Everett Collison, Joe Ritchie, TJ Manship, Grady Isaac, Clayton Nicholson, Henry Williams, Knox Blackwell, Connor Shelby, Jackson Caudell, Cam Smith, Jace Riggs, Chase Meggie, Lucas Glover, Eli Kennedy, Carver Hinton, Corbin Chu, Cole Freeman, Boston Hollenbaugh, and Kipton St. John. Let's hear it for your 5th and 6th grade team. Now for your middle school boys. Coaches Cole Allen, Chet Ellis, Cody Hibbert, Casey Keller, Sean Sanders, and David Wilson. Jackson Adkins, Ike Avery, Keegan Borgman, Hunter Bratton, Vance Buckholtz, Jared Conley, William Cowell, Gavin Cox, Clyde Downer, CJ Ellis, Milan Glumock, Owen Golub, Braxton Green, Jake Jordan, Braxton Keller, Colton Maraska, Dawson Maggie, Lee Maggie, Xavier Sanders, Zayden Shaw, Ethan Taylor, Wayne Tucker, Jack Vasquez, Ethan Wilson, Blake Youngclaws, Wyatt Zaff, and Jacob Hastings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of your Eastern Hancock football program. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. This week, we're honored to have Robert Falcons, Assistant Commissioner, the IHSAA. One of his primary responsibilities is to direct the football championships. And Robert, thanks for taking time. Congratulations to everybody on a great first week last Friday.
Absolutely. It's always fun. People get excited about that first week of football, and to the credit of everyone around the state of Indiana, we had a great first week.
I think people would be curious, how many teams compete in football in our state?
We have 317 teams that compete in the tournament.
317 teams. How many kids?
Oh boy, that's we're about About 18,000, I think. I think that's the number, about 18,000. It's one of the larger sports that we have with respect to participation.
That's interesting. I'm not so sure nationwide that the numbers are going up. We're led to believe that numbers are leveling off or going down in football, so that's encouraging for the state of Indiana.
Absolutely. We a few years ago with the concussion and then COVID, we had a dip in participation that's come up. It's leveling off. It's getting back to where it was prior to those two instances, and our coaches are doing a great job. Kids are coming out. They're having fun, and of course the play is so good now.
The play is so good, and the other thing that I think people have to understand and recognize is that it's one of the more galvanizing activities for a community and a school system is those Friday night lights types of situations where pregame, postgame, all the things that are going on. It's an event everywhere around the state.
Absolutely. I was at a game on Friday night. They've got the band going on. They got food trucks. There's barbecue. There's tailgating. You said it correctly. It is a community event. It's one that galvanizes the entire community on both sides, home and visitors, and it's a great way to start the school year.
I think in my conversations with Paul Condry and others who are knowledgeable of high school football in our state, the consensus seems to be that this is in all six classes, there seems to be no clear-cut favorite going into the start, that it may be as wide open as we've seen in years.
Yes, sir. And again, that has a lot to do with how well our coaches prepare our kids, how they coach them and make them ready to play. Again, football is really, really good across all classes, across all locales, and everybody has a chance to win, which is the beautiful thing in Indiana.
Robert Falcons joining us. We're talking about high school football. All right, week number 2, all the coaches, all the experts tell you that the greatest amount of progress is from week 1 to week 2. And why do we think that is?
Well, because in that first week we see a lot of jitters. At the game that I went to on Friday, they had 17 kids starting out of 22 positions that had never played a down of varsity football. So that learning curve was going to be pretty steep in that game, and you could see it. But between week 1 and week 2, coaches go back and address those issues that they saw in game 1, perfect them, and then that result during week 2. It's phenomenal change, and that's if you're a coach, you're happy with it. If you're a fan, you're happy. If you're a player, you're really, really satisfied that you can apply what you've been taught and learned and make some plays in the right times.
Week number 2, some great matchups across the state. I know you and the staff, your colleagues are out throughout the week. And we don't want to slight the other fall sports. It's a very busy time for everybody around the state in high school athletics.
Absolutely, and Friday is normally the day that all everything else is put on hold for football, and it garners a lot of attention. You got the band kid. It is a huge. You said it before. It's a huge community event, and everyone wants to participate. We put on a good show. The band does a great job. The cheerleaders are phenomenal. It is like you said. It's a great experience, and certainly one that people certainly enjoy.
Week number 2 of high school football coming up. Robert Falcons from the IHSAA. Robert, thank you so much. I appreciate the time. Be safe on the highways this weekend.
Yes, sir. You do the same. We'll see you out.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
Our service area is actually East Central Indiana. They come to us because we have this unique ability to access specialty care. Our partnerships with St. Vincent Health and Heart Hospital. We have Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, the Mayo Clinic Care Network. We access their resources via the broadband network that we have through 9Star Connect. It's really all about connectivity. We don't have connectivity except for 9Star Connect.
9Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you. At the IHSAA, we are invested in the growth and development of Indiana's youth, and so are our partners at Ivy Tech.
That's right. We're proud to help over 90,000 Hoosier High School students get a head start on college and their careers.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig.
And I'm Dr. Sue Elsperman, President of Ivy Tech Community College. Through our dual credit and dual enrollment programs, high school students can take Ivy Tech classes at their high school or at their local Ivy Tech campus, allowing them to learn skills and earn college credits while still in high school.
Thanks to partners like Ivy, continue their college education or go straight into the workforce.
Just like the IHSAA, we believe supporting Hoosier students is the key to building a strong future for Indiana.
This is the power of partnership.
This is the value of education.
This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Being a senior makes playing high school sports even more special. I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. Over the last 4 years, I think about all the memories made, how teammates became best friends, how coaches mentored me and helped me grow.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School. Being a senior is bittersweet. It's fun being a leader for younger teammates, but it'll also be sad the last time I wear my jersey, take my last bus ride.
All right, welcome back. We're getting ready here for the second half. About a minute left. As you see the Royal cheer block over there. Good cheer block crowd. Chargers lead 28-15 as we're getting ready for the third quarter to start. And I think we have a pretty obvious I'm sorry, the referee had the flag was on the ground. I thought, did we throw a flag during halftime? But
he could have thrown the flag there for us being late to the field, potentially.
Yeah. So anything keys that you see for the Royals to come back here in the second half?
Yeah, I think it's obviously important there for on offense or defense for the Royals to figure out where Thackeray, number 29, is. Obviously on offense, and then even on defense, he's come up with a couple touchdown-saving tackles multiple times. So to know where he is on offense and defense, and then just to continue to play our football and our brand of football. We'll have some big plays, but in the grand scheme of things, you're going to have to just stay calm and get some stops, some timely stops when you need it, and then be ready to punch it in. So Royals start with the ball here, and it'll be kind of a tone setter, I think, for the rest of the game to see, are we ready to kind of come out and meet this challenge, or are we okay with letting, Thackeray just do his thing the rest of the night?
Because he's been such an impact player on both sides of the ball. There's a few times it looked like we were going to break something big, and one guy to beat, but the one guy was Thackeray.
Yeah.
And so looks like they did call a penalty on us.
Did assess the penalty for being a little late to the field here. Not like it makes much of a difference. Yes. He was going to boot it out of the end zone one way or the other, so now instead of it landing in the end zone, it will land past the end zone.
So, or do you try some trickery?
Unless they want to try and pin us deep back there, but
could you try an onside kick? I mean, you don't. The penalty for an onside kick here is not too bad.
It does an onside, yep, and they will get the penalty. Well, actually, we'll take it right there. So,
yep. So
no penalty. So it's an interesting play call, one that the coach will have to go with for the rest of the night. But
it's probably a high reward, low risk. If that happens and you don't get it, it's not like we give up a really good field position. So. All right.
It's probably one of the better field positions we've had all night, though.
It says they can barely hear you. I don't know why. I feel like I can hear you good.
I can hear him well.
So I think, Jade, turn your hearing aid up.
I can't get it any closer to my face, I don't think. I turned myself up on the mixer.
Okay. All right. Roa's got the ball. Eden in the shotgun. QB behind him. See if we can get something going here. They're going to fake
toss.
the pitch.
Bowman's got a guy beat. Can the ball get there?
Come on,
Can Bowman find it?
No. It's going to be outside. Ball was thrown out of bounds.
It's a good play call. I think Eden was looking to the far side of the field, but he had Bowman pretty early. So if he would have saw him just a touch earlier, that could have been a pretty big play.
Joe, you're going to pay for that.
Huh?
You're going to pay for that Jade comment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you said she needs to turn her hearing aid up?
I did not say that. All right. Shotgun. Turn Cody's mic off. And QB off the left side. He finds a hole. He's going to fall forward for about 6 yards. Good kind of change of direction. Looked like he was initially going to go right and found a hole out going left. And a good 6-yard pickup. Going to make it manageable here on third down. Uh-oh. She said exactly right, Cody.
What happened?
Jade commented about what you said. So Eli, and they're going
to
Mark.
There's nothing
he
there.
He just ran into somebody.
Yeah,
and
got
go.
behind him and had nowhere else to go. Exactly right. So they'll get him for forward progress there, and it'll bring up 4th and long here. Yep.
So punt team, and we've got to. This has not been our best unit this year. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the word. If anything that we've struggled with, it would be the kicking side right now in these two games.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm just telling Matt to put a foot in it and let's cover the field. It's our 11 versus their 11.
He does get that one. It is going to go to Thackeray. And it's going to roll.
Great bounce.
Yes.
Fantastic
Good
bounce.
roll.
Perfect.
See, that's exactly what we wanted. That's what he meant to do the last couple times.
Crowd loves it.
Yep. So there's the kick, and it's going to go right toward Coach Hibbert. And bounces perfectly out of bounds. Nice kick.
Now a little pressure on the Royal defense here to try and keep this within a 2-score game early on and not have to make up too much ground here in the second half with a three touchdown lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Chargers wanted. 3 and out and get the ball back. As Fields under center, big goal line. It's almost like what would you call that? Just a big, give me the name, formation there.
I call it double tight.
Okay.
You got 2 tight ends and a couple wings offset eye in the backfield.
That's where they're just basically saying we're going to try to run it right at you in most cases.
Yep.
They do pick up 4 yards or so.
Not much trickery, just our guys versus your guys.
All right. Do have 2 wide to the far side. Fields under center. And they're going to hand it off to the first guy up front. Is that Caney?
25, yep, Caney.
Caney with the run.
Picks up a couple.
It's going to be 3rd and short. Defense needs to come through here. Good crowd for both teams tonight.
See if the Royals can bunny down here on 3rd down.
Big formation. They're going to
back
go
to Thackeray, and he's just going to have enough. I thought they may have had him at first.
Sure, man.
Jade, I think your hearing's perfect.
Oh, jeez.
Did you hear that?
He lost. Doesn't have to kiss Mr. Pomp's butt anymore, but he's not above it for anybody else.
Correct.
And the handoff to the first
this
guy.
Way to Caney.
Yep, Caney again.
Tripped
Good
up
defense
there by Brown.
Yep. Knifed through there and got a hand on a foot. Caney goes down.
1 yard pickup. Going to bring up Murray and Barber back into the field.
Looks like a lot of people from the youth night still stayed. Got a lot of people here.
It was pretty busy down there at halftime.
There is ice cream down here. So.
Oh, yeah, bring me some up. Fields hands it off. It's
Thackeray.
Barber. Oh, Barber. Oh, that's a flag, sorry.
Yeah, kind of looked awkward.
Thought the ball flew back. So we do have a flag. It's going to probably coming back here.
Yeah, should be holding here. Yep, holding on the Chargers. Going to bring up 2nd and long. But the Charger offense doing a pretty good job of eating some clock here, keeping the ball out of the Royals offense's hands.
7:52 left. We didn't look up any scores at halftime of other games around. You can see the games that are going on there in the bottom of the screen. But, we don't have any updates from any of those games right now. Fields looks like he's in shotgun. And he's got 5 wide. And
Pressure coming, and he's going to
deep.
take a shot. He's got
Thackeray
Thackeray behind him.
Wide open.
Can Brown
And
chase him
Brown.
down?
And he
Makes
does
a
get him out of
play.
bounds.
Just barely trips him up.
So that was.
Love to see another down here for the Royal defense. See if they can make something happen.
And Thackeray just runs right by Brown here, I think.
Kind of cross and gets a little jumble. Good effort play there by Brown to just throw something out there and try and slow him down.
If this was looking in the right direction. Sorry. You got a little freezing maybe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. May have a little issue here. As our cameras are froze. I don't know what this is going to do.
Back to the wishbone. Handoffs to Barber. He bounces around in the backfield. Picks up maybe a yard there. There we go. We're back. Oh, not much there. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 9. Back to the wishbone. 2 tight end look. Motion from Thackeray. Fake toss, and they're going to look to the back of the end zone, and they got Meister. Not Meister, excuse me.
Yeah.
That's Carter Gray, number 88. Meister's counterpart there. And sneaked out there from the tight end position. Royals selling out on the run. Good fake. And just gets behind us there on the defense.
Straight down the middle.
So exactly what the Chargers wanted and what the Royals didn't want. They got to stop 3 and out, then march right down the field, score a touchdown, extend the lead up to 20, 35-15. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of...
I have no idea where that just went.
Gotta switch hands.
All right, my camera just went blank.
I expect this one to go out the back of the end zone after the last one didn't end so well.
All right. I think this is a key possession here for the Royals.
Yeah.
If they want a chance to put themselves back in this game. Yes. Coach Holden and the Royals need to have a good possession here as we watch the Royals come onto the field.
Offense is still explosive enough to, make some things happen here before the end of the third quarter, but you're right, it's getting time to make those things happen.
All right. Eden in the shotgun. 4 wide. Going to move Eli behind. They're going to give it to QB, and he's got nowhere to go, kind of like how the game started. A few times runs up the middle. There's really been nowhere to go. Chargers have been all over it.
They closed down pretty hard on those gaps and fill the holes pretty well.
All right. 2nd down and 10. Eden's looking to throw. He's looking to his left. He throws it high.
Springman catches it.
He really went up and got that one. It's going to be get about half of the yardage needed.
That's why they call him Springman.
Oh.
A little springy.
I don't know what Wisman's for Springman.
We got a tight trips to the right here. I'm going to go speed option. And Edon's going to end up losing a yard, not even getting back to the line of scrimmage here.
They're going to have to dig.
The defense of the Chargers have really come up big here in the second half. And it's going to force the Royals to punt here on 4th and 4. As they've had, this will be 2 3-and-outs in a row, right?
Yeah.
Offensively?
Yep. I mean, Matt is your backup quarterback, and you got QB in the backfield. They're still going to send it, but just as note for later in the season, I wouldn't ever be shocked if out of that group there's a fake or two.
You can definitely, the game plan was not to give Thackeray much of a chance on punt returns.
Yeah.
As they kick that there to the sideline again. Trying to see. There's some graphics that I meant to create that did not get put on here, so.
That's all right, Joe.
All right, here we go. Defense needs to come up big here, get a stop, force a turnover. Turnover would be big here.
Yeah. They're just going to stick with that run game for right now.
Yep. Barber up the middle.
Could pretty much sell out on it.
A little bit.
Yep.
It's been a
going to bring Thackeray back on the field.
Last week, I think the Chargers just turned it over one time. Thackeray, I believe, had a fumble that was recovered by the Cougars last week. Oh, yeah. 4 minutes, we got a trivia. It's got an Eastern Hancock and a North Decatur part to it. So If you are watching from North Decatur, you can answer your part, and Eastern Hancock can answer their part. Unless you're really an expert and you know both. Oh, nearly fumbled snap.
Fields keeps it and making something out of nothing there.
Thought we were going to have a chance to pick up a fumble. Fields picks it up and just rumbles. I should have probably replayed that. Might be too late. Well. So time is becoming a problem now as the Royals down by 20.
Need to be punching and ripping at that ball.
And we've had the ability to strike quickly. Offensively, so we just got to find ways to get stops tonight.
Yep.
Fields got backs on each side. He's going to hand it off to Barber up the middle. He's going to pick up and just keep moving the pile.
And I'm still not even seeing much of a hole, but he is still.
Yeah. It's a pretty good push there from the front line.
As I was saying, if with the trivia, you can chat with us here in the booth. If you chat on our Facebook video of the game or on YouTube, and we can see your answer right here in the booth. So stay tuned for that. We'll have that trivia between the third and fourth quarter. Fields is under center this time. He's going to hand it to the up guy, which probably Kane. And I think he lost his helmet.
Yeah, you got to quit participation as soon as your helmet comes off, which is a silly rule because in some scenario like that, how do you want him to stop running the ball?
Is the trivia question, what is the name of the high school that's directly south of North Decatur?
They actually called a face mask there on the Royals.
Well, the one directly south. Do you know what that is?
Oh, we're going to get technical, aren't we?
Because it's not South Decatur.
Okay, what other school that ends with Decatur? South of North Decatur.
Greensburg would be just south of North Decatur.
Well, okay, we won that one.
All right. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line, and Chargers have really controlled this game from the beginning. Royals had a little spark there to come back, but Chargers have played really, really well.
Yeah.
Royals need to find a way to turn the momentum. Fields in the shotgun. He's going to have a false start.
False start against the Chargers.
So that'll push them back. And really, when the Chargers have struggled, it's been flags.
Yeah, putting themselves behind the sticks early. Yep, absolutely.
So 1st and 15. See, Jade got the answer right, Cody. It was Greensburg. He's not listening. He's talking to the fans on the side. He's got Cody Cam fans on the side. Fields in the shotgun again. 1st and 15. And they're going to hand it off to Barber. He's going to weave his way through the middle. Still pushing. And gets about half the yardage needed back. All right, what do we got here?
It wasn't a fan, by the way. It was dirtbag Terry Stevens heckling me.
He's a fan of you.
Something like that.
Well, we got a camera view of the. All right, 2nd and 7, under a minute here in the third quarter. Chargers have had the ball most of this third quarter.
A little bit of a bobbled snap and a pass going deep.
To just out of the hands. That was intended for
Murray.
Yep.
Interesting play call. Just picked up 7 on
Just out of his reach. Send this way back out, see if we can.
It's going to bring up a timeout.
Timeout by the Chargers.
Coach Stern going to take a timeout and talk it over with his guys.
So, how's middle school football doing?
Pretty good. Off to a pretty good start. This just wrapped up week 3 of the official season, 2-1. Had a tough loss against Greenfield this week, but hoping to bounce back. Got Triton Central this coming week. So,
is that here or there?
There.
Okay.
Yeah. Triton Central there. So, looking forward to a good rest of the season. Got a pretty good group of kids and a pretty good group of coaches. So,
I've got a good shot here.
There he is, Mr. Stevens.
The man, the myth, the legend. No, you
Yeah,
better pan away quickly.
Turn your mic off.
I'm going to turn away.
Turn the mic off, or hopefully everybody's bad at lip reading.
Oh,
I don't think we have censor capabilities yet.
No, there's no delay. All right. All right, here. 3rd and 7. As Fields brings Thackeray in motion to the right. And he's looking. Nope, goes up the middle.
Over the middle.
Maybe.
That again.
So close to a pickoff there.
Conley almost had it.
It was close. Looked like it was going to have a chance. Stepped in front. Got ripped away.
Adam Wade there with the catch. No name to call.
See if we can see it from this angle. I doubt we'll be able to see it from the.
And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Okay. That camera is not cooperating down there for some reason.
Which one? The end zone one?
Yes. All right, sorry. That camera is not doing real well down there. All right, we're going to take a commercial break while I mess with it. We'll be right back.
Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
All right, welcome back as we are getting ready for the 4th quarter. Chargers lead, North Decatur Chargers lead 35-15. And we are going to have a big quarter here.
Yeah.
And going to have to make some take some chances. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something's going to have to
start with
happen.
a 4th down stop here. Actually, they have the kicking unit out. So
Okay.
they are going to attempt a 30-yard field goal.
It looks like it.
From Odell. Good snap. Ball's down. Should be wide right and no good. So the Royals come up with a stop. Royals get their stop that they needed. Need to strike. Not necessarily super fast, but time is of the essence.
Yep. We need to find a way to. Sorry, I'm trying to check. I don't know why this camera is a little choppy.
Just can't replace people.
So we get to All right, here we go. Got to get something going here quick. Just 5 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. Eden's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it out to Bowman.
Gavin Bowman with a lot of room.
And
nice.
You'd think they'd find him pretty quickly after the night he's had so far.
Had a nice shot there.
So that's a good see if we pick up the pace here. I'm not sure. We'll see.
They're going.
Oh, yeah, you'll get him back down to the ball quick.
We'll see. We'll get back to it here. And they go live. All right, Eden's going to look to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket.
Running.
He's going to run.
Inside.
And he makes a good move, makes one miss. He's going to get a first down, get up about 12 yards, and going to pick up the tempo here. I think also you're seeing North Decatur probably going to give a little bit of room, a little extra room
These
for the
first
receivers.
couple defensive possessions, yeah, I think you'll see him back off just a touch and try and keep as much in front of them as possible, yeah.
And now Eden's going to look to throw it short to Bowman. Bowman steps out, going to pick up about 7.
Tightened it down there a little bit. Just about a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Just a big sense of urgency now that we haven't seen in the second half. As Eden's looking to throw, going to go downfield. He's going to go deep.
Flag.
Unfortunately, yeah, they've got a flag, so we'll see what that call is.
Play holding.
That would be my assumption, yeah.
Hold against the Royals.
So
Going to bring up second and about 14 here.
Second 14 for the Royals.
all right. Eden is going to drop back. He's going to throw a quick pass to Eli. Eli goes up and gets it, makes the catch. And he's going to get up. He really had to go up high to get that one.
Yeah, pretty much back to where they just were before that loss or that penalty. So about 3rd and 5.
So quickly to the line. 3 trips to the near side. And Eden's going to roll out to his right. He's buying a lot of time.
Yeah.
And receivers need to get open. He's scrambling around. He's just going to throw it deep. And it's open. And Manship catches it. And see if he can get in. I think he's just going to be short.
Just short.
What a play.
What a play. You're right.
What a scramble.
Holy Moses. What in the world?
And he just kind of threw it. And when in doubt, throw it to Eli.
Eli's down there somewhere, right?
Yes.
Holy cow. They can't even, I don't know how you're even really mad at the defense there if you're on the Chargers sideline. Like, did everything to contain him.
You've got a flag. It's going to be offside. So maybe somebody lined up offside.
I think, yeah, probably lined up. They were pretty close over here. So, inch the Royals a little bit closer to the goal line here. Another thing you got to consider is the Royals did do a lot of onside kicks last year. So, even though it's not as hasn't been as big of a piece as it was last year, you got to think that that's still part of the game plan.
Eden's going to roll out to his right. He goes down for it. Did he catch it?
Springman touchdown.
So Dawson Springman with the touchdown. It was hard for us to see.
And that's a good start here to the fourth quarter. Just about little less than 2 minutes to tick off the clock.
I think we can see they went the other way.
And a good pickup. Still a 2-score game. See if the Royals can inch it a little bit closer here with 2-point conversion.
One interesting thing here. They do run the polecat there. He's going to. Oh, it slips out of Eden's hands.
It's all right.
But I feel like that Luke Manship was the one snapping that last week.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure who's snapping it this week.
I didn't have an eye on it. Wasn't thinking about it too hard.
Important Important score there by the Royals. Maybe that'll get some energy in the sideline, get them going, maybe spark the defense a little bit. As you think North Decatur is going to be very methodical. They're going to try to run this clock, and the Royals are going to have to find a way to speed them up in some sense, make them maybe get them long distance, down early, get a good stop on first down.
Best thing they can do is try and get to force a 4-and-out here, 3-and-out, and then throw another score on the board, and then you kind of make the Chargers go back to the original game plan and original offense. So got to show some force up front, limit that running game as much as possible, and then be ready for a big shot if it comes down to it.
Wheeler's gonna try the onside kick,
and
Meister
pretty well.
I think Meister might have been the one that gets on it.
89.
Yep, and he was on it pretty quick. One of their receivers has a long touchdown tonight, so. Still gonna require the defense to. Oh, the trivia. You're right. All right, trivia. We forgot to do it.
I love when Joe talks to himself.
I know. Well, I'm not talking. I'm talking to, sort of.
Talking to me.
Yeah. So tonight's the 31st matchup all time between Eastern Hancock and North Decatur. What player for each school has the most rushing yards in an Eastern Hancock versus North Decatur football game? So we have the answer for both schools. So, there's Barber off the right side. He's trying to break a tackle. Can't quite do it, but that's a big first down run.
Yeah.
Gain about 18. Can you name who you think? You can just name some running backs through the years. I can give you the years. Maybe not the school, but I can tell you one of them is 2010. One of them is 2005. So, if you have a guess on who the running back or rusher was, you can answer in the chat. And we're talking about specifically a North Decatur versus Eastern Hancock football game.
We just had a sideline flag on us.
Sideline warning, yeah.
So, Jade, is that your answer, or is that Michael's answer? Okay.
Are they allowed to guess?
Yeah, Michael probably shouldn't be allowed to guess.
Yeah, that feels a little.
Conflict.
I wasn't going to guess because he's made this nice little document in front of me that tells me all that good information.
I didn't get one.
Well,
you don't have a desk.
Can I get one of those?
Thackeray's going to pick up about 8. Big run there. That's the thing. First down, we're going to have to put them in some long yardage so they don't have to run it all the time.
First, got to get them stopped on first and second, put them in a long-distance situation. Exactly right.
Caleb Wallen answers Maggie, which is a better answer than last week's Silos. But I do have to admit, leaving Greencastle last week, I went by a painted silo, and I sent him a picture of it. So there are painted silos there. So he wasn't totally crazy. All right. Fields under center. He's going to hand it off to Thackeray, and he's just going to burst through, and he's going to score basically untouched.
Before that, Coach Holden was talking to him, saying, hey, quit looking at the scoreboard. He wants to see him fight. That's what he's looking for here. They're going to fight.
Got 8.5 minutes to do so.
Getting ready to kick the extra point, but and there it is, 42-21.
41.
41, no good.
Oh, he missed it. Sorry. I thought it was good. All right, anybody have our trivia? So, any answers from North Decatur? So, thought we might have some North Decatur people watching, but they have their own lifestyle. They might. I don't know if they're over on the other side of the booth or not. Sometimes they have their own live stream. They might be on the other side. They might all be watching that one, but so we've got. We can go through some of our answers.
What are some of the answers so far?
Sorry, we were showing it on screen, so I just thought everybody could read it. Brett Bragdon answered by Kathy Engelking, and we got Meggie. We've got Spencer Gilbert. We have
I think
Lawrence.
you just say Spencer Gilbert is a good guess for any rushing.
Yeah, that's exactly what John Collins said. It seems like Spencer Gilbert would be the obvious choice. So we'll give that answer here in a little bit. I'm glad that Jade reminded me. He must have been distracted by Terry or something at that time. All right. Kickoff. See if we can just get some positive momentum here as it's going to go through the end zone. Hopefully that graphic's not in the way too much here, but see the sideline and body language right now. We don't want to make sure. I think Coach Holden's trying to make sure that we're positive body language and getting ourselves in the right mindset here, because things don't always go like last week when everything really works out, goes well. So in a football season,
football is a very tough game. Lots of highs and lows, especially in one specific game. So you got to stay about as even as possible. Fight yourself through the highs and lows of it all.
You find Bowman again out to the left side, and he's going to pick up a good chunk.
I had a good catch on that one.
Uh-oh.
What we got?
Injured Royal down. I believe it's Gavin still laying down here.
Number 8, Gavin Schultz is in.
So we've got a injury timeout. And we will see if we can get some more. We're going to go to the crowd while they're tending to the injury. But any more trivia answers? I think we've had no North Decatur answers. You already know the answer. Do you have? So was your guess Spencer Gilbert there, Coach Hibbert?
What'd you say?
Was your guess Spencer Gilbert on the trivia?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You're wrong.
I figured. I've been hearing cramps.
Okay.
He ran off the field, but we'll see.
Oh, cramps. Gotcha.
Our trainer, Troy Hirschman, I think.
Maybe not. We'll see. I'll keep you updated.
All right. So we're getting ready to get back to the field. As you said, Gavin Schultz comes in. We're going to take that off the screen as Eden's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it down the middle. Eli catches it. See if he can break a tackle. And good pickup there.
Update, they're looking at his shoulder at the moment.
Good throw and catch there from Eden, the Eli Manship. As now Eden takes the snap. He's looking down. He's going to step up. He's going to run.
He's open.
And he slips and falls. But he's going to get nope, he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a second and about 1. QB back there with him as they're obviously picking up the pace. Looking downfield, they're going to throw it out to Eli. Eli's going to make a move. He's going to get the first down easily and add about 9 more yards.
I think it's probably safe to say that Eli's had over 5 receptions tonight, correct?
Oh, yes.
And he would have passed Cooper Henderson for second all-time in receptions.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
knocking on the door first.
That's an impressive person to pass here.
Yeah.
Eden's going to move to his right. He's going to scramble. He's going to turn the corner.
He got it.
Take a hit.
Not too many quarterbacks lowering their shoulders, taking them on.
No.
It's going to be about 2 yards short. Cooper Henderson in our Athletic Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So you're passing a Hall of Famer.
Are you allowed to say if our trivia question is in the first half of meetings or second half of meetings for Eastern? Are you allowed to say that?
I said they're 2005, 2010.
Oh, okay.
Just not which.
Sorry for not listening.
Okay.
That should be enough for the first down and stops the clock.
We got an answer of Mitch Gwynn.
He helped with the rushing attack. Yeah.
All right, first down. See if the Royals can get a score here. Need to be quick. Still some time in this game as they hand it off to
Whittington.
Whittington.
Up the middle.
Yep.
Yep. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards there.
Mark going back in.
Now second 1, 4.
Eden's going to sprint out to his right. He's going to throw a pass, and it's going to be caught. Gavin Schultz with his first varsity touchdown. Couple sophomores coming through with some touchdown catches here tonight. Springman got one, and Gavin Schultz. All right, gonna go for 2 here. 14 points. I don't know. As Eden's going to sprint out to his right, he's just going to run, planned run. He's going to cut it back.
And get stuffed right short.
Yep, not going to get there. So it's going to be 41-27. Expect probably an onside kick here.
Yeah,
yes.
I'd expect another one.
And
14 points with just under 7 minutes.
Good positive thing. Good drive there to build on, and see if we can build on it for the get the defense to get a stop and go from there.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give our answer here, as we have. The answer is Eastern Hancock. Nick Lawrence with 260 yards rushing in the game in 2005. And would you call that Kirchhoff?
Yeah, Kirchhoff.
Jason Kirchhoff, 189 yards in 2010. So those are the 2 best rushing games by both schools in the game against each other. And that's an impressive stat.
Yeah.
And that Coach Gallions put a lot of effort into finding stats like that. Not very many schools can look that up as quickly as I was able to today, due to his research. I'm sure he'll have a better question next week.
What was the answer?
Nick Lawrence for Eastern Hancock. That was before you.
Yeah.
You might have been playing.
That was BC.
As how Thackeray does get it. A nice directional kickoff there.
Yep.
So wasn't able to do anything with it.
Chargers will take over on the 24.
But I think the key thing, as well as our defense played last week, they've struggled to contain Thackeray and really the entire Chargers offense.
Yeah.
Barber's been pretty good. Meister's gotten behind us.
A lot of good play calls. It feels like every time we have them kind of right where we want them, they come up with just the right play at just the right time. So
Fields under center, going to run some clock here. And they hand it to the first guy.
should be Thackeray. Thackeray was there at the first spot, so that's a much better stop for first down.
I also got to shout out Troy. We got to have one of the best athletic trainers around.
Oh, yeah. As Chargers come to the line, 41-27. He fakes the
Fake it,
handoff.
roll out,
and bobbled it.
Bobbled. Good job, Springman, to keep up there. Incomplete pass.
And a little dangerous there. That bobble gave the Royals a chance to maybe make something happen. Now, 3rd and 10, important to get a stop here. At least make them consider punting here. They'll punt and then get the ball back, get a chance to cut into this lead. We scored fairly quickly on the last drive, so
yep,
need to just find a way to get the ball back. Fields now in the shotgun. He's going to move Barber in the motion to the right. And
false start.
False start. That's always been good for the Royals. It's helped. That's been the kind of the kryptonite for the Chargers tonight.
Kind of puts you in an obvious situation here. You're going to have to try and get to the sticks. See how much pressure the Royals send here and how many they drop back in coverage.
And how aggressive are the Chargers here? Would they be okay with just being kind of conservative, or are they going to go for it here?
I think you'll see Coach Stern draw up something and be pretty aggressive here. Thackeray on the far left side of the field, rolling out that way. Pass comes back towards us. Barber.
Wrap him up.
Trueblood first there. We got a flag on the field.
The ball got tipped.
And that could be like a face mask or something. It was near where they were trying to tackle, and he slipped away.
Looked like the ball got tipped even.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure. I did not replay it. They're moving back, maybe. Nope.
5-yard penalty. Face mask should be enough to pick up the first down here for the Chargers. I obviously wasn't down there, but from my angle, it didn't look like one.
Yeah, I didn't think he grabbed it, but it had that look of the way he spun away and brushed away.
Yeah.
All right, time is ticking quickly here.
I think they're going to have to also deal with probably Bowman sitting out the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I think they're just being precautious.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yep.
I don't think you
time
can
out after you do that.
Yeah. So a false start. If anything's been Coach Stern's kind of concerned about, it would be the penalties. I think tonight. I think he'd be happy with most of the coaches tonight. I don't think I actually hit this button earlier in the pregame, but Coach Holden in his first season at Eastern Hancock, Coach Stern in his 11th season, and a pretty successful 11 seasons at North Decatur.
Oh, wow.
And they call timeout again?
Waving the flag. They're going to give him the timeout instead.
Oh, really?
Because the quarterback turned and called the timeout kind of right as it was happening, so I'm sure the
wow. And I'm not sure. and to be able to
do you guys
argue.
want a second North Decatur trivia question?
Oh, great.
What sport is, so they also have a Knightstown alumni as a varsity coach over there. What does that individual coach, do you think?
I'm going to have to say golf. I don't know.
Sounds like a golf.
Yeah.
You're
like
right.
A golf question.
You're right. Their varsity plays golf coach is from Knightstown as well. Lucas Hotstetler.
But Knightstown's a golf hotbed.
I guess, yeah. Sheesh. I think I did hear Scotty was originally from Henry County, yeah.
Yeah, Scotty Scheffler, Knightstown alumni.
Yeah.
All right. I think they were confused on who was in motion. That's what it was.
Yeah.
All right. That's where their
Barber.
mistake was.
About a yard gain.
They came right back to the same play, just did it correctly.
Barber on the rotator. He's taken down by Dawson Spindler. Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8.
It's going to be 2nd and about 8. Fields under center, and they're just going to keep pounding it away here. Rose got to find a way to get them at least behind the sticks a little bit. As Barber's tackled, going to pick up about 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7-ish, 6. Do want to thank everybody that's watching. I want to thank Coach Hibbert down on the sideline and running that camera, and John Splater upstairs running that camera. John's got a lot of experience running that camera up there.
Yeah.
So always does a good job.
Don't forget to thank the computer camera.
Murray's in motion. They're going to hand it off to
around.
It's Thackeray. Yeah, he's going to pick up the first down. Creative motion there. Misdirection.
We might have our first measure of the season.
Oh.
Based off this, it's short.
Oh, you're right. I was going where you. So 4th and short. Over under, Cody. How many measurements are we going to see this season?
I'm going to say.
We have it line set at 1.5, right?
I think that was accurate, yeah.
What?
1.5 measurements all season.
Cody's not a gambler. He doesn't know what that means.
I'm going to say 3.
Okay. And they're going to just push.
Oh, forward motion should have said no. We'll see where the officials spot it. It looks like both of them have them enough, but forward progress was stopped well short.
Here's the replay. Yeah, it was that
last little
effort.
push, but his forward progress had already been stopped. So forward progress is its own beast, but I think they're going to stick with the call on the field there.
Yep. So 1st down, and right now they're just milking this clock away. As it's 1st and 10, Fields using all the clock. They hand it to the first guy there, Thackeray. And we're going to get a timeout by the Royals. Coach Holden's going to use a timeout. That'll be their first timeout, I believe. Let's check out our robot camera. See if we can get a shot of Mr. Hibbert.
Another stat for the night to have kept an eye on was Mark was 58 yards away from passing Brett Bragdon for 6th all-time rushing. So I would assume between those couple long runs he had, he was pretty close to 58.
There's our cameraman, Mr. Hibbert, Wave at the play clock. Play clock.
I think you're on it.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't. Now you're there. Now you're on it. Good practice round. All right. 2nd and 9. And really impressed with the Chargers the second half. They've you can tell they've had a game plan when they came out in the second half and really
stuck with it.
Yep, and they've been executed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Besides the couple penalties that we've talked about, they've done a pretty good job at doing what they wanted tonight.
And mistake-free, with the exception of the penalties. Like they had to turn over early, but since it's been pretty mistake-free football.
Yeah, I think it's just been the one interception, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Second timeout.
So we got Coach Hibbert's camera. See, the robot camera is not as wavy.
Oh, okay.
Bouncy.
On that. My mission by the end of the year is that thing to be dead.
Dead?
Dead.
All right, let's go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Start Connect Electric customer, did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
All right, welcome back. As the Royals have called a couple timeouts here in a row, trying to save some time. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Thackeray goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Barber, and he's going to get the first down. Nice strong run by Barber. Nice. Yeah. He's a nice compliment to Thackeray, too. He's
absolutely
got a little power to him. Not slow by any means, but he's got a little power inside running to him. This is a impressive drive. North Decatur ranked, I think, fourth in 1A.
Yeah, right behind South Putt, who's number 3, who the Royals will meet next week.
Is it next week?
I thought so.
No,
It's
we're at Centerville next week.
Okay, sorry.
We're at Centerville next week, I think.
South Putt's on the schedule.
Yeah, get it right.
So,
Thackeray just following blockers down the field.
And we got a late flag.
Oh, that's a questionable one because I know what he's calling, but I think it's been on both sides of the ball tonight.
See the call, personal foul against the Royals. I did not replay it, so I'm not sure what we saw.
So with an even 2 minutes here.
They're going to be taking a knee.
Yeah.
That's going to... Tough one this week. And I think everything went right last week. And this week, a little tougher and maybe a little less excitement to the season. We just got off to a really slow start. And then, because it's really the difference, we've played them fairly even since the start. With a 14-point deficit early. But just not able to really crawl back into it once we got behind.
Yeah. No, they did a really good job just having answers for everything that we were throwing at them on defense, and kudos to them and their coaching staff and the guys over there. 13 seniors on the team, and you can see that the leadership from them, and even all the way down to the sophomores. Fields at quarterback and Barber, the running back, both sophomores, but feels like they have a little bit more experience in them than that. So Barber has been very impressive for a sophomore quarterback tonight, having played behind, a couple different guys for the past couple years.
Or Fields, you mean?
Fields, yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
Thank you.
As they're going to take another knee here, and we're going to start looking toward next week as we're going to get wrapping this game up. And like I'm pretty sure we said, just kind of look for both schools here while we're in between plays here. The Royals are going to Centerville next week.
Yeah.
Really competitive games. They've played really tough.
Came down to the wires.
But the Centervilles came out on top for the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
North Decatur, they're going to take on Milan, who we'll see later on this year.
The only
probably a sectional
like opponent.
Yeah, they're in their sectional. Might be in their conference now too. Yep, they're in their conference as well.
So a big one for them.
Yep.
Conference and sectional opponent.
And I think Coach Stern's got to be really happy with this game and this outcome.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Royals have won 8 out of the last 9. And Chargers are going to come away with this one. Now, how do you respond to this? That's the key thing, and that's what's important. How do you respond? How to go into the week of preparation next week for a team that's knocked us out of the sectional last year, one that we could see twice. And what we got? Was that a delay game?
Yeah, they just took it.
And so how are we going to respond next week? And got a couple injuries tonight.
Yeah.
That we need to hopefully be able to nurse and get them back. Some key players going down. We had a couple players step up as well. Gavin Schultz, Dawson Springman to come to mind.
Della Grange has been in there on defense a lot of this second half, I think, taking over for Bowman. So, yeah, a lot of new names getting some playing time, and it's always next man up, and then looking forward. It's like we talked about, football's a game's of highs and lows, and tonight will stink, but it's about taking the lessons that you learned and going back, watching the film, seeing what we can do better, and taking that into not just next week, but the rest of the year. So,
right. Yeah, because we don't want last week to be the highlight.
No.
We need to keep building, and get to that point where we're playing some good football when it comes sectional time. The thing that kind of is disappointing is there's not a conference thing to fight for this year.
Conference anymore.
And he's just going to make sure that they run all the clock off fields, and then he's probably going to go down, run it out. Yep, he runs out all the clock. And North Decatur with a very impressive 41-27 win tonight. And we're going to kind of have a post-game wrap-up. Thanks, Mr. Hibbert down there on the sideline.
Yeah, what?
I said you did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
So we're going
So did
to
you.
start packing up here. Coach Gallion will be back, so we'll have he'll be here to give us his analysis on things, and I'm sure he was watching it, and we will have another game next week against Centerville. Well, actually, we'll see what happens with Centerville. We're planning on streaming it, so hopefully that's how it works out. They have some interesting facilities. There's some interesting requirements possibly over there. So for us to be able to do it. And then we will see. I'm not sure what other teams have coming up tomorrow. Volleyball team, I think they don't have an invitational for the first time on a Saturday.
There you go.
So they got some time off and till next week. And the cross-country team, I'm sure, has got to meet tomorrow. So good luck to those teams, and I think we're going to wrap it up here. I guess we got a post game. Let's get to that. What was it? Ended up 41-27. And any thoughts as I'm getting this fixed?
I think a lot of positives still from tonight. I had to fight back, and it's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine every game where you can score on 3 or 4 plays every drive. So having to sustain drives and kind of getting a feel for that was definitely good for the offense. Defense, the combo of Thackeray and Barber are going to be pretty tough to compare to for the rest of the year. I say that, and we got number 3 and 1A South Putt coming up in Centerville next week. But I think this gives kind of the defense a good idea of where they are currently, and how they're going to match up against some competition moving forward. So you always have that idea. Hold a team last week to 14 or 7, and a pretty good offense who returned a lot from last week. So kind of gives you a better sense of where you are and what the holes are and where you need to work on it.
Do you have any candidates we can go over for Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game?
I would say,
Bowman was pretty good.
Bowman was pretty good. Bowman was good. I think
Eli
you could
had
throw
moments.
Elijah in there, just the extension of plays, and I think you've seen him grow a little bit tonight or at least so far this season from where he's been in the past. He had a lot of opportunities to just kind of take off and run and see what he could pick up, but he would, create space for himself, still keep his eyes downfield and see what he had. So I think that's a pretty big growing moment for him. So you think you could throw his name in the hat, but I don't know if either one beats each other out.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Elijah Eden because he didn't. We didn't. Did we? I don't know if who we give it to last week. I'm trying to think of who we gave it to.
I didn't listen all the way that far last week.
But so he was definitely deserving. 4 touchdowns last week. Had a good night tonight. So we're gonna go with Elijah Eden as our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game. And we got a lot of equipment here we're gonna pack up. So we're gonna kind of wrap this up and. We will see you next week. I think we have a volleyball match that we'll be streaming on Thursday. And then hopefully the football game on Friday night at Centerville. So thanks for watching.